editor of HR Professional magazine. I'm here today at HRPA 2018 Annual Conference and Trade Show, and I'm here with Jesse Hirsh, who just finished his lunch keynote. Thanks for joining us, Jesse.
Thank you.
So I was in your lunch keynote for about 10 minutes, and I heard you talking about what is authority and what does it derive from? And you mentioned Twitter, so could you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, it's the idea that social media has removed any barriers from someone becoming authority, right? It used to be you had to be an institution, a president, a minister, but now anyone who provides a signal amidst the noise that is our society today, well, they're going to be who people trust, who people listen to. So I describe that as a kind of cognitive authority compared to institutional authority, in which you're earning that authority because of what you're saying, because of how you're helping people learn. And I think it's both a more legitimate kind of authority, but it also speaks to why learning is so important as a survival strategy, as a success strategy, when it comes to living in such turbulent and exciting times.
And you alluded to the kind of double-edged sword of anyone being able to grab the spotlight and get the resource of attention. Can you talk to us about that?
Well, that's the idea. The same way that anyone can become an authority, well, anyone can dissent, anyone can object, anyone can complain. I mean, on the one hand, it fosters, I think, a climate of accountability, even a culture of transparency, where if you treat someone poorly, if you do something bad, they can tell the world about it. So it partly means that organizations have to really walk the walk when it comes to doing the right thing, but it also comes back down to why cognitive authority is so important, because you want people to listen to you, you want people to trust you, and that, in my view, really comes from helping them understand the world, or in this case, helping them do their jobs within their organization.
So how are technological disruptions like AI going to factor into this?
Well, I think the primary impact of technology, of AI, has been to speed everything up. We live in an accelerated culture where really we can't count on things staying the same. You know, the notion of innovation or disruption means that whether it's competition, whether it's change, or whether it's just the way in which automation in the form of AI is changing the way we work. And on the downside, it often leaves people a lot flat-footed. They feel like they can't do much about it. It's almost as if they're slaves to technology. Whereas my primary message today is nothing's inevitable provided you're willing to pay attention, which is to say we should talk about what kind of automation we want. We should talk about the way in which we want to use AI to help us be more human, rather than make us afraid, rather than have us do stupid things, which if we listen to AI blindly, we might do stupid things. So it was not only the idea of cognitive authority, but recognizing what's called algorithmic authority, which is the authority we place in AI and in systems like AI, and maybe we should be critical of it. Maybe we should push back. Maybe we should empower humans to tell the machine, hey, no, you're wrong, and here's why. And so my message is that's kind of the job of the human resource professional, that it's their job to think of the mission of the organization, the policies of the organization, and to make sure that AI bends to those policies rather than expecting the organization to bend to the technology.
And as a futurist, do we want your predictions? How do you think HR professionals should adapt to this now and should adapt going forward?
Well, I think the real opportunity for HR professionals is to ask themselves, what part of my job should be automated so I can focus more on the meaningful work and the human-centric work, the human part of the human resources. I think for a lot of HR people, it's bureaucratic work, it's clerical work, it's entering data. And we now have the technology to really automate that so you can spend more time connecting with people, helping people, and in particular helping the organization make the most of their talent, whether that's recruiting that talent, maintaining that talent, and in particular helping staff learn so that the HR department, the HR professional can really help transform that organization into a learning organization so that they can keep up with the times, they can keep up with technology, and really therefore benefit from the economic opportunities that comes from really understanding whether it's AI, whether it's blockchain technology, whether it's just the data that you collect and how to use it, that you have the abilities and skills to do that rather than wasting your time on monotonous tasks that, quite frankly, should be automated.
Thank you so much for taking the time out for us, Jesse.
Thanks, Liz.
I'm Liz Bernier, and this is HR Today.